was an insecure little boy going through my rational skeptic phase and destroying feminism, I was watching cool people like Paul Joseph Watson and Sargon of Akkad. What the actual fuck? I spent a lot of my time on this beautiful platform, and in that binge watching of garbage, I came across a channel which no longer exists. I wonder why! That channel was my entry point into the bizarre world of For all of you who, thankfully, don't know, there's a thing that exists in the chat sphere of the internet, known as looksmaxing. There are countless videos on the topic with millions of views. Looksmaxing is a mindset where you should do whatever you can to maximize your looks. But what should you do to change your face? Surgery is not encouraged in looksmaxing. The proponents of this idea want you to achieve better looks in a more natural way. That way is called mewing. Mewing is a term coined by Mike Mews, a member of the British Orthodontic Society. Oh no, wait, he got expelled from it because of his social media work.
I've been expelled from the British Orthodontic Society.
Mewing is an orthotropic technique where you push your tongue on your hard palate. Ah, now all of you are doing it and will constantly be thinking about it. On the orthotropic website, you can find out more. Or should I say, less about this mewing stuff. All of the evidence links lead to a 404, which is kinda bad if you want people to believe your method works. Supposedly, mewing can make you look more attractive and give you a better jawline and teeth, but the evidence simply isn't there. Mike Mews himself says this on his website. But oh fuck, does the mewing community give a shit about evidence? There are many popular videos on the topic of mewing. I would like to focus on some of these guys who give out advice. This person tells everyone that mewing works and shows them how to do it. Oh, and by the way, this is the formula for all of these videos. They give you their own interpretation of the method, they show you how to do it, and cash in on those fucking views.
Here, just check this out. For example, this is how you would look, normally. The normal mouth breather kind of looks like this, right? Looks horrible, right? But this is what it looks like when you actually have proper tongue posture.
Well, yeah, of course, it's cause you're slouched over like a fucking cat. Like even the guy whose method you use says that it's just a philosophy and that it needs a lot more sound research. Did you even do a modicum of research, brat? Oh, but what's this? It's a video from 2017 where Brett reveals his secret to getting a better jawline.
One of those things is genetics.
It all comes down to genetics. He gives some other tips on how to improve your jawline. Shave, have better posture, the obvious shit. At the end of this guy's video, he finds out that it's all absolute bullshit, and they come to a conclusion that if you believe hard enough, then you can think it's true, which is just bulletproof reasoning right there.
Guys, this isn't gonna work if you have a high body fat percentage. At the end of the day, the best way to get that defined jaw is to lose body fat.
I wonder why. He tries to convince people that you can physically change your bone mass and structure by just mewing.
The thing with chewing gum though is that it can actually hurt your joints over time. So what's actually better is if you chew with your tongue.
Chew with the tongue, chew with the tongue, chew with the... This guy left his keywords in the description. I wonder what else more plausible could help you. All of them will tell you that mewing works, but only if insert something else here. Isn't it kinda strange that mewing can only work when there is something else accompanying it? Like for an example, weight loss, which is a big factor to seeing a lot of change in your body. In their videos, they ignore things such as weight loss, different focal lengths, lighting, such obvious things, and they all attribute that change in the face to mewing and not these factors. Look, lighting changes up a lot of things. This is me trying to copy Brett after I dried my hair. I even did the hot gaze. Look at all the improvement. Also, focal lengths of cameras change you up completely. One moment you're all squared up and the other you're a sodding tic-tac. But why? Why do these guys get millions of views? Why do other guys believe this? The reason they so strongly believe mewing works is because they have been fed these images of perfect men. Look, this is what all the lady women want. Mike even talks about what makes a face attractive. And just look at all the people teaching these methods. They are all generally good-looking guys who all attribute their looks to mewing. So it must work. They also compare pictures of them when they are like 16 to pictures of them when they are like 25 to make the supposed effects of mewing seem more real, which is just ridiculous. But this video you're watching currently, my video, it seems kinda mean, doesn't it? All of my talking points frame mewing and Mike as some kind of fraud, but from what I've seen, Mike isn't trying to somehow scam people. He keeps all of his research and videos on the topic free.
Everything that I'm doing here on this channel is and always will be for free.
He seems to genuinely want to help people. If you are suffering from some real jawline problems, which is causing you pain, you are not going to be using mewing to solve that. He even says that surgeons will not recommend you do mewing. So okay, Mike is genuinely trying to help people. So why the fuss? That bored guy? My problem is that these guys, for whatever reason, hold mewing to such a high standard. They will all tell you that mewing works, even though the man himself says that mewing still needs a lot more research. And I mean proper research, not poorly lit selfies from strangers. They shouldn't spread lies to desperate guys looking for a way to better their jawline, teeth, or whatever. Many of them come from the incel forums, and oh boy, are they famous for not obsessing over facial features. Many lack self-confidence, and so they look for solutions for problems which they can't change. This thought that there is a perfect face they should strive for is so deep-seated in their minds. And in this despair come these models telling them that there is a solution, that they can look just like them, even though they themselves know that is not true. Instead of telling these lies, they should give them confidence and not grab views on a trendy topic like the evil capitalists that they are. I also had these insecurities. Every guy does at one point. This meme that I found on the Orthotropics subreddit is an excellent example of these fears. They feel that mewing is their way of showing confidence, strength, endurance. If you didn't catch on already, my proposal as a solution to these insecurities is exercise and embracing yourself, knowing who you are and being confident in yourself. Alright, now that 90% of the people who clicked on this video are gone, I just wanted to say thank you for enjoying stuff I make in my free time.